My name is Gabrielle. I'm from Southeast Memphis. I went to Germantown High School, and I've been shooting for about 3 years, give or take. When I hear the word Memphis, my first thoughts are it's home. It's where I was born and raised. It's where I live now. It's what I know. I don't think I'm intentionally using it to change the narrative of Memphis, but I think I'm using it to show my view and my perspective of the city, as well as my models and clients and what they see. Okay, so my camera is the Fujifilm X-T3. I use a 50mm lens as well as a 35mm lens. I use an ND filter on my 50mm when I shot. And I like the Fuji because when I first started, I had a Fuji point and shoot camera, and I got used to that, and I had a couple, not many, a couple other kind of mentors who showed me what good Fuji could really do, and I like the fact it was different. Most people have Canon or Nikon or Sony, and I'm like, I already started with Fuji. I know that a lot of the times I'm going to use a manual lens, although this one is actually automatic, but I can make it manual. And I said, why not do something that's a little bit more difficult, so when it does come to the time when I can get an automatic lens, I already know how to do both. So that's kind of how it came about. So typically I first look at kind of the look that I want to go for. So as far as the fit, that's what I start with the model. I start with the fit, the style, whether it be vintage, whether it be new age, whether it be formal wear, or just color thing, whether it be like pastel or it be more darker colors, lighter colors, things like that. So I look at that first, and then I figure out a location, and I start scouting. Sometimes I've already scouted somewhere from the past, because I actually take a lot of streets when I drive places versus the expressway. So I look at it that way. I get the model, find the fit, find the location, and a lot of times I have some things in mind as far as inspiration from other photographers, poses or looks, but mostly it's just when I walk around and I see something and I spot it, and I'm like, I see a shot, let's stop here, can you look this way, can you put your arms in this direction, this position, and that's how it comes about. Actually, before I came here, for some reason I said, let's look up double exposure. So I figured out how to do that on my camera as we were walking today. So that was a new thing. I learned how to do some double exposure shots. So there may be a few of those in this set. They should choose to shoot with me because I shoot photography that fits your lifestyle. I put my clients and my models first. And so end of the day, I may have a vision, but I'm gonna make sure that what they want and how they see themselves and how they want to see themselves is what shines through. Man, Memphis is where everything's happened for me. It's where I've been my whole life. It's the place I've wanted to get away from for a while, but then realized that it just has a special place in my heart. So there's no getting away from it, but at the same time, I don't want to get away from it. I've learned more about it through my time here, especially my college years, being able to go out and actually explore the city, having a lot of experiences here, finding things that I didn't know existed in the city, and my camera has given me the ability to do that. I think that people look at the city through the lens of media and social media, and that's drawn them to two things. One being in pursuit of immediacy and quick instant gratification and satisfaction, as well as being skewed by how we're presented. Like every other city, yes, we have bad in the city. Yes, there's crime, there is poverty, there are underprivileged neighborhoods and people, but every city has that, and if you look deep enough, you'll find the good in the city. And that's what people get wrong about Memphis. They just take the bad or what they see from the media without giving it a look for themselves, without taking the time to really fill out the city, to walk through the city, to live in the city, to meet people in the city who've been here for years and know it for what it truly is. You have to go deeper than skin deep. I feel like it's kind of a cliche answer, but I'd say kind of our southern hospitality with things. I know not everyone is the warmest, but having been up north a few times, there's nothing like being down south, and Memphis has its own twang to it. Like, you can't get more here than Memphis. Memphis, it's a spot. We got our own way of helping other people out. We got our own way of consideration for people. And we kind of have that, grandma's always looking out for you type mentality here in Memphis. And I think that's something that people should really try to see, as well as the fact of we're kind of a little bit of a hidden gem. We're not the bigger cities like New York or California, or the ones that people run away from Memphis to go to, like Nashville or Atlanta. But we have our little nooks and crannies, I guess, without a better way to say it. That you can't get anywhere else. Memphis is Memphis. Legacy. I don't think it's as much as me personally leaving a legacy here, as much as it really is being what others need and being a positive change. And when I say that, I mean, me personally, I don't think that my name on something has to show I did it. I'd rather it just be done. If I could change things in the city for the better and people never know my name, I'm still gonna be happy, because that's what I want overall. I wanna make things better. I want positive change in the city. I want people to see Memphis for the good that's in it, but not just pushing aside the bad, seeing the real. I want people to see what's real here. Memphis has a lot of history. Memphis has a lot of potential, and I want us to fulfill our potential to the fullest that we possibly can in a positive way. And so as a legacy, I just want that positive change to happen and it to be seen here, and people to know that Memphis is a spot where you can feel at home. It's a spot where you can find new things. It's a spot where you can meet new people, make new relationships, have great experiences. If you give it that time and that love and that care, you can do that here. So, I'm a Memphis shooter.